Car show in Murfreesboro, July 21st, 2019. 50 years after Neil Armstrong set foot on the moon. This car, a 1970 Challenger, actually came out in the fall of '69, as cars usually do back then. They'd come out, model year would come out in September, October. This is a 440. The Barracuda was very similar. Barracuda's color was called Plum Crazy, so I think this is Plum Crazy too. Unless Challenger had different colors, names of colors. It's a beautiful, beautiful car. And we have over here a 63 or so Corvette, the greatest car ever made in America, perhaps. Certainly one of my favorites, maybe my most favorite. The design is just so beautiful. The front end is just gorgeous. This is the first car with hidden headlights of this nature that just gave it such a modern, almost a rocket-like feeling. Wow, here's an old Ford. I guess it's probably a Model T or a Model A, I'm not sure. Wow. Black. They called these Tin Lizzies. They only came in one color, and that was black. Here's another Ford. This one is a 1930 Model A. It does look a little more modern than the other one, but not a whole lot. Let's see what it looks like from the back. Oh, this is a special delivery model, like a van. It's really a truck. Boy, there's just so much to see here. What is this? This yellow car. Yellow was popular in the 1920s. This is a Model A also. To be exact, well, it doesn't say the year. Here's a Plymouth. It's kind of a plain Jane, but it's not a plain Jane compared to today's cars. It's in very good shape. It's a special deluxe. It's a well, it only has a front seat, so maybe it's what they call the businessman's coupe, where the businessman would put his wares in the back, where the back seats would normally go. Here's a Camaro up here, sitting all by itself. Looks like about a 70 or a 71. We'll see right now. It's a 73. Just about the last of the classic era of muscle cars and pony cars. Really is the last. I think the next year was the ill-fated or unloved Mustang II, where they totally changed it. There's a Nova up there, a Charger, a new Charger, there's a Camaro, orange, kind of a bumblebee paint job. There's a Nova way over there, exactly like the one I had, except mine was a 4-door. And I think I'll skip that. I've never been a big Nova fan. We got the 55 Chevrolet Bel Air, which I've often remarked is the most perfect car ever made. I think its owner thinks so. He's giving it a chamois. No, I want you in it. Here's a string of Malibus and Chevelles Chevy 2, like the one I had. My mother had a station wagon version of this car right here when we were riding in it when Kennedy was shot. Have to wait for this loud Jeep deal to get the hell away. There's a little section of trucks and Chevys. Another 56. This model might show you better why I think it's the most perfect car. I just think the proportions and the utilitarianism of it and the beauty, the simplicity of the design is such that it's really a timeless car. It's really a perfect design. The taillights themselves are just out of this world. And the little Chevy emblem with the cross or the plus sign always made me think of the cross, the Christian cross. Okay, moving along, we'll go by the Porsche. There's some Monte Carlos here. We're in the Mustang section over here. More Mustangs, typical car show fare, but I shouldn't put them down because I'm sure their owners get a lot of joy out of them. Some trucks. Interesting trucks. A 1978 Trans Am, probably extremely similar to Glenn Alexakis, my best friend, oldest friend's car. His was black. This is a beautiful example. The decals are original. It's in very good shape. Here's another one that I missed. I like this one in white. Those were very powerful cars. Of course, Smokey and the Bandit kind of ruined them. Just the way Dukes of Hazzard kind of ruined the 69 Charger by destroying so many of them in the making of the show. So here's the last stretch. Oh, I see something I want to look at. Let's go directly to this Barracuda. It's not a 70, which is my year, but it's either 67, 8, or 9. And actually, I was going to get it's a 68. You can see the front license plate. I was going to get a 67 through 9. Had my heart set on one until I saw a black 70 Barracuda in the valley parked. I thought, no, that 70 is what I'm getting. But here's a 68. Here's a DeLorean, of course, a DeLorean. But this is Plymouth's answer to the Mustang. Oh, I love that back. So sweet. I love very simple taillights, little taillights, and the nice badges with the picture of the Barracuda on it. It's so great. There's a Country Squire wagon. Probably the best wagon that ever was the Ford Country Squire. Let's see, what year is this? 68, yeah. There's a Mustang driving. A lot of nice brown cars here. But look at this looks 68 Country Square with hidden headlights. That's pretty swank. Now here's a Studebaker up here. Look how modern that Studebaker looks. In my view, at least. Listen to how quiet it is, too. There's a Loewy design. Raymond Loewy, one of the great designers. He designed everything from the Coke bottle to the Lucky Strike logo. Now here's what I wanted to look at, actually. This Dodge. There's an old Dodge here. It's about a 1960 or 61. And it was one of Virgil Exner's final designs. This is a beautifully restored. It's a 1961 Dodge Dart Pioneer. It's very beautiful. It has the push button. No, it's a stick shift, but it has a push button controls for the air conditioning and the heater. And it has the
that's something you don't see every day either.
Has the speedometer. But I don't know if they call it the floating speedometer. Oops, I keep tripping. Sorry. But here it is from the back. It's 500 Pioneer 500. Well, I think I'll stop because I don't want to have too long of a video, but here we are on Main Street. I'll give you a little flavor of where we are in Murfreesboro. I like to call this the most beautiful street in America.